The year was 1519. Spaniard and renegade Hernán Cortes defies last-minute orders from the governor of Cuba to not go on a planned exploratory mission to lands east. Cortes set sail anyway from Cuba with 11 ships, 15 horses, and 500 men to what is now the country of Mexico. After his arrival, local people presented him with gifts of objects made of gold and also told him of a magnificent inland city where he could find more gold and the leader of the mighty Aztec Empire, the great Montezuma. Hearing this, Cortes made a bold decision to journey to the capital city of the Aztecs, confront Montezuma, defeat him, and confiscate all the Aztec gold. To rally his men to venture into the unknown dangers that lie ahead of them, he ordered his ships to be destroyed so that there was no turning back. It's an amazing, epic story. How could this gold-seeking Spanish adventurer, with virtually no military commanding experience, lead 500 mostly novice soldiers to conquer the mighty Aztec Empire, which had several 100,000 battle-tested soldiers? But it happened. Cortes miraculously defeated them all in only 2.5 years. Now you can relive this most pivotal historical event, which eventually led to the beginning of massive changes to the culture and religion of the people of Mesoamerica. You are invited to join a small group of intrepid travelers on a 10-day tour to trace the route of Hernán Cortes and his men from the beach on which they landed in present-day Veracruz, and then follow in his footsteps west to the island city capital of the Aztec Empire, Tenochititlán, now the site of Mexico City. This 260-mile journey will take you through some of Mexico's most beautiful and diverse scenery, from tropical lowlands to high misty cloud forests, across arid plateaus, over an 11,000-foot mountain pass, and finally into the valley of the Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan. Your special tour guide for this trip will be author and leading authority on the Spanish conquest, Dr. Charles Ford. He has exhaustively pored over the memoirs of the conquistadors, the Aztec survivors, and from the information he has gathered from his own explorations into present-day Mexico to help create the most amazing journey into history. Dr. Ford has recently written a historical novel about the adventures of Cortes called Conquest.
Hi, I'm Charlie Ford, author of the new novel Conquest. Join me on a voyage in time as we follow the footsteps of Hernán Cortes and his band of conquistadors into the undiscovered country of Mexico. Travel with me on white beaches, through jungles, arid deserts, crowded markets, and past snow-capped volcanoes. Come see the gold artifacts and witness the magnificent pyramids with their sacrificial altars, the same ones Cortes saw as he did the impossible and conquered the most powerful empire in the New World. This is a trip for travelers curious to understand the past, but also for people who just love adventure. Our trip will take us through 4 Mexican states: Veracruz, Puebla, Tlaxcala, Morelos, and the Federal District of Mexico City. Along the way, you'll experience the warmth and hospitality of the people. We'll share some great food and good company, stay at charming boutique hotels, some with history going back as far as the time of the conquistadors. If you book this trip now, I will sign and send you a special pre-publication copy of my new novel, Conquest, which tells this unforgettable story. So, until then, see you on the route of Cortes.
Along the way, you'll see the oldest bull ring in Mexico, visit the largest pyramids in the world, marvel at Diego Rivera's artwork, visit Chapultepec Castle, and explore Mexico's National Anthropology Museum. It will be a 10-day tour packed full of history and culture, as well as exploring many new interesting places and cities in Mexico. Sign up now to reserve your spot for this most excellent trip. Space is limited to a maximum of only 14 people going, so don't miss out. Sign up today. And remember, with your paid trip deposit, you will receive a pre-publication copy of Dr. Ford's intriguing historical novel, Conquest. Mark your calendar for these trip dates and then contact us or your trusted travel professional to reserve a space today.
Cortes and the Spanish Conquest of Mexico. It's a journey into history.